we making this system simplified, more user friendly, but what we are doing, that we are creating more and more complications and showing our students who just passed out from these colleges, creating confusion in the mind, different homeopathic principles, methodology. One says Hahnemannian, another says this, another says that, and ultimately what happens is the students are totally confused. Keeping that in mind, I, as a homeopathic teacher for more than 35 years, I thought that if we really want to promote homeopathy and we want to see that more and more students practices homeopathy, we should make this system simplified. How it can be a simplified system? And for that reason, I tell you that you may see my lecture that sir is only talking about few drugs. If you count sincerely, you will not find that I will be talking about more than 25 drugs. But these 25 drugs will be covering majority of the diseases, the common diseases which you are going to have in day-to-day practice. Today, once you passed out and you put up your clinic, do you expect that a number of patients, the queue will be waiting for you? No. And if you write consulting homeopath, that becomes really negative, because most of the patient, they feel consultant means his charges will be not less than 300, 400 rupees, and the patients who are having the common diseases, cough, cold, headache, diarrhea, they will not come to you because they don't want to pay 300 rupees and you are just new, inexperienced. So what I thought, for beginners, if patient comes and you can select the medicine with few characteristic symptoms and then give result, instant result, the next time when patient goes, oh doctor, wonderful, I am feeling so good, and that will spread, oh that this is a good doctor. So slowly, with these common problems, the more difficult cases which are rejected, which are chronic, which are not responding to other system of medicine, they will come to you. And then slowly you can start your consulting charges. I tell you, patients are ready. Even if you charge 1000 rupees today for new case patient, they will not refuse. But you should feel worth that you are charging 1000 rupees and you are giving something to your patient. I feel we should not cheat. So that is the reason that I started. And when I told you that the characteristic symptoms of each drug, if you read from the books, you will find each drug has many symptoms. Dr. Jawahar Shah has given you the homeopath, where you don't need to keep in your brain. You just put right and click. That becomes so easy, right? But for me, I've been trying, but I can't use this. Many times nowadays I started because I know that I can't remember each and every drug and the symptoms. And if I am confused whether this symptom is covered by this drug or not, I just click and see. But the peculiar symptoms, what are those peculiar symptoms? So today I will be talking about that though drug, say for example Bryonia album, is a very common, very small drug, what we call it bachus of homeopathy, right? This particular drug, you will see that how in different common problems, starting from simple cough and cold to the last problems, the chronic diseases, how Bryonia, and everywhere, if it is cough, what is the peculiar symptoms of Bryonia? If it is headache, what is the peculiar symptom of bryonia? If it is abdominal colic, what is the peculiar symptom of bryonia? If it is constipation, what is peculiar? So that I am going to tell you. If any time in between, if you feel that, oh, you have some other idea, always it is open, because as I told you, no one is perfect. Today, what understanding I have of bryonia is my understanding through my struggle. Today, whatever you have, I am ready to accept. That is not a problem. So, I will be now, if you allow me, I will be starting with.
Little loud.
Oh.
So that it gets nicely recorded.
इससे ज़्यादा बोलना.
Through your voice.
After the lecture, what will happen? I will be totally aphonic. You want that to happen? No. Okay. I will be little louder. I don't know. Yesterday, Dr. Nimish Shukla has already taken, and I had a doubt and a fear. It will be a duplication, right? That what he taught and what's in the. Then I thought every individual is different, and what he must have taught about bryonia, his understanding of bryonia. Today, I will be talking about my understanding, and once you start practicing, you can develop your own understanding, and that is what is homeopathy, because each drug has these big symptoms which we can't remember, let me tell you, right? So today I am an old type teacher, right? And so this one page, but it is unending, and the problem, if you like it, I will continue. Anytime you feel that, oh sir, boring, tell me. So the first topic what I am going to take, and which I found was very difficult to manage, and that topic is fever. The fever I have divided into, to make myself at ease, into different, that is the simple fever. The first I am going to talk about the simple fever. Just day to day, the patient comes for no reason and they develop fever. The mother comes, oh, my child was playing and now suddenly see it is hot. So this is what I have put under simple fever, and there are only few drugs and only one symptom I will be telling you, that this one symptom, if you get in that particular patient, is more than enough. The first drug is belladonna, and I tell you, the belladonna is the metacin or crocin of homeopathy. If fever, the cause is not known, if it is a simple fever, there is no much pathology, it is the belladonna, the first drug. The mother will always say, because this I am talking about in children, the fever, suddenly, because they don't come out with any symptom. What mother will say? My child was so playful, so nice, so good manners, but suddenly the moment he developed fever, the fever which is sudden onset, without giving any signal, and now the child has become really violent, unmanageable, right? There are two drugs which you will get confused. Another drug is Camovilla. The child who was so nice and now he becomes violent. The only difference between belladonna and Camovilla, the Camovilla is mannerless.